Hello and hi. So today I would like to present my proposal regarding the value-based banking and corporate performance for Islamic bank in Malaysia. So let me start with the background of study. So what is the meaning of VBI or value-based intermediation? Do people actually know about the VBI? Actually, VBI is an approach by the domestic Islamic banking industry which aims to deliver the intended outcomes of Sharia through practices, conduct, and offering that generate the positive and sustainable impact to the economy, community, and environment consistent with the shareholders' sustainable return and long-term interest. So what we can understand that actually the VBI is the practice by the Islamic banks in Malaysia in order to generate the outcomes and in order to get the positive impact that bring the impact to the economy, community and environment for the present and also for the future. And VBI also leading to environmental, social and governance (ESG) practices, which are many financial institutions have started to integrate ESG consideration into their lending practices and risk management. And the fact that the banks are now socially responsible for the social and environmental impact of financial intermediation is now widely accepted and rising interest in value-based bank among the wider group of banks. So how VBI works? In my study, value-based banks serve real people and support the real economy. It offers a level of human touch banking, connecting people, building for a better tomorrow, and focusing on long-term and sustainable investment. So actually, it's a very interesting topic to be investigate in order to be researched, so that it brings the positive to the economy and also for our future. So value-based banking sees profit not as a goal to achieve. So value-based banking practiced by the bank, Islamic bank, not aim for the profit, but as the result of doing things right for the humanity and the planet. Invests collective saving money and uses it to finance a small furniture manufacturer to provide working capital for an independent businesses, to loan for a farmer that needs to buy more cows or the family that needs to buy a home. That's an example for the value-based banking practiced by the Islamic bank to the economy. So in my research for problem statement, for Malaysia top 100 public listed PLC climate risk disclosure, in the figure climate risk disclosure barometer 2020 Malaysia that assess the top 100 public listed companies PLC on Bursa Malaysia, the top 15 financial PLC lack comprehensive climate risk disclosure, scoring only 25% for coverage of climate change related risks and 8% for quality of the disclosures. This reflects the deficiency of value-based banking among the financial services. So that's the problem, and I try to do the research why this deficiency of value-based banking among the financial services, and also the sufficient of entrepreneurial mindset among the Islamic bankers still remain questionable. That's my problem statement. For research objective, the overall of this research paper is to examine the impact of implementation of value-based intermediation (VBI) and corporate performance of Islamic banks in Malaysia. So actually, the objective I try to get is to get the impact. What is the impact of the implementation of value-based intermediation and corporate performance for Islamic Bank in Malaysia. For research question, the main research question in my proposal is what is the impact of implementation of value-based intermediation (VBI) and corporate performance of Islamic Bank. So I want to study what is the impact between the implementation of VBI and the corporate performance of Islamic banks. For specific research question on my proposal, there is 4. The first one is what is the relationship between the implementation of VBI best conduct and corporate performance of Islamic banks. Secondly, what is the relationship between implementation of VBI good self-governance and corporate performance of Islamic banks? And thirdly, what is the relationship between implementation of VBI entrepreneurial mindset and corporate performance of Islamic banks? And lastly, my research question is what is the relationship between implementation of VBI community empowerment and corporate performance of Islamic banks? So, this is the value-based intermediation strategy and the value-based intermediation scorecard. From the value-based intermediation strategy, for the corporate value intent, there is 4, which is the best conduct, good self-governance, the entrepreneurial mindset, and the community empowerment. From this corporate value intent, I try to link with my research question between how these 4 value corporate intent related with the corporate performance of Islamic banks. And also, the value-based intermediation, there is a value-based intermediation scorecard. This scorecard is provided from the Bank Negara Malaysia, which the Bank Negara Malaysia already stated that there is a scorecard for VBI scoring from 0 until scoring 100. For the scoring 0 until scoring 100, there is the initiating, emerging, engage, and establish in between of the scoring. For initiating, the transparent commitment and visible advocacy of VBI adoption. For emerging, banking practices, products and services demonstrate practices of VBI. For scoring, for engage, it will active stakeholders activism. And near with the scoring 100 is the establish. The establish is the total change in institutional, behavioral and culture. And for my research proposal, what is the significance? So how does the value-based intermediation benefit us? For the customer or community, it will improve the standard of living, fair and transparent treatment. So it will give the improvement for the living of the community and the customer for the Islamic banks in Malaysia. So it is the significant for the practice of VBI by the Islamic bank in Malaysia. For the financial industry itself, for Islamic bank, it will greater the innovation, enhance the efficiency and effective ecosystem. And also, the practices of the VBI by the Islamic bank in Malaysia, it will give the benefit to the government, which is it will realignment of business focus with the national agenda. And for the regulator, it will strengthen the financial stability. So that's all. Thank you for my research proposal.